now. Take it out, don't let it slow down. 'Cause this is different, this is patience. No, I'm never gonna waste it. Too much too soon, is it right now?
Good morning. It is Thursday, December 29th, and I am heading off to do legs at factory, and there is like so much construction. Like, so sorry if this gets really loud. So I'm off to factory, got glutes and hams today, and I am picking up my bite meals because I am heading off to Georgia. Like, I can't believe I'm actually getting to go. It's been since February, like early February of this year, that I've been in Georgia, which is where I'm from. I am born and raised in the South, and I am a Georgia Bulldog grad, so I lived in Athens, Georgia the majority of my early adult life. So I'm leaving tomorrow morning to go see my mama. And I'm so excited. Like, I feel like I've just kind of been in a holiday funk because I'm not near any family. And that kind of maybe played into my, like, vlogging funk. Just because emotionally I was, like, not all there during the holidays. But I'm going to go see my family. And I get to ring in the new year with my family from Seattle. So this is the one time of the year, unless somebody gets married, that I get to see them. So I'm super excited. So I'm going to pick up my bite meals after my workout. I gotta check my airbag to see if it actually fully functions, because the airbag light's been on for a hot minute and I just haven't gone to check it. So we're just gonna vlog today. I'm not gonna film my workout because my previous video was a leg video, so you ain't gonna see that. But if I have time between packing and everything, I have something fun in store for you guys. So hope you guys enjoy this vlog, and I will see you in the clips. Bye-bye. So during my workout, I hope I can like keep my ish together when I record this clip. But I had Google Radio on, and this song "Falling Short" by Lapsley came on, and never heard it before. I don't even know if like the lyrics truly like mean what I got out of it, but when I just was in the middle of my barbell RDLs and this song came on about falling short, and I'm just for the past like 2 weeks I've been in a funk, and I've talked to you guys about that, but like the majority of that funk also has to do with like me falling short in my training intensity, and me falling short and like prepping and being consistent with things I need to be consistent with. You know, I'm an intense person. I'm very audacious and very goal driven, and sometimes even I too fall short. The holidays have just been kind of a time away from my family, and emotionally and mentally I just haven't been myself, and I've been falling short, and that has fell over into my training as well. I just after hearing this song, even though it's like totally not an intense song, like it got me freaking motivated. It like got me under the bar strong. It got me invigorated, and like it made me recommit to myself to not fall short anymore. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, we all fall short sometimes, even the ones that are most intense and the ones that have like the biggest goals and biggest shoes to fill and whatever it is in their life that need to accomplish. We're human, and our imbalances sometimes can get the best of us, and I guess what makes you almost stronger is when you actually have the self-realization that you have been falling short and that you know you can do more and you know you can be better. And I think if you actually self-actualize that versus have somebody else or another coach or your friends, you know, have to slap you in the face to reality, like when you actually realize that yourself, I think it almost makes more of an impact with you. So like I had a really kind of an emotional check-in with my coach this morning about just the stresses of being on my feet and how it's affected training. And I really in that email probably should have just told him, look, I've fallen short. And that's just where I've been for 2 weeks. So yeah, I just wanted to be human and share this like quick little emotional spiel I had that's probably like 3 minutes long. So I'm gonna get back to positivity now, and I have to go pick up my mom's last part of her Christmas present that I have for her. So I'll show you guys that because I don't think she watches this anyways. So there's me and my mama. You've probably seen this picture on my Instagram if you follow me. This was the last time I saw her. So this was back in July at my cousin's wedding, and I can't wait to see her. She's so pretty. So I'm back from my glute day and from Target. I still have to go to the collision center to get my airbag checked, but I will show you guys what I got from Bite Meals to get me through my trip to Georgia. I did order like two of my like staples that fit really well in my macros, or a couple of my staple meals that fit in my macros. And the thought process there is that I would have at least 3 meals per day like planned in my macros, and then allow myself like a little bit of freedom and wiggle room for the family functions I'll have while I'm there. So the beauty of Bite Meals is they don't come frozen. They come with these giant ice packs, which I actually have saved a couple of these because these are super nice. Opt to get 2 of the jerk chicken because the macros were almost perfect to what I need per meal. They're about 10 higher on carb, so that just means I have 1 meal that's like 10 lower in carb. But it looks super good. And like the cool thing about this one with it being a rice entree all mixed in is that this is probably gonna be great like cold, so it'll be great on the road. So I got that one. And then I do love their red potato. Oh, there is no label on this. I don't know what this is then. This is the chicken, broccoli, and red potatoes. So I don't remember what those macros are. Maybe there's a label on this one. That's another jerk chicken. Yep, so there's a label on that one. Here is the other chicken and broccoli, but they forgot to put labels on it. I think I have it saved in my Fitness Pal already, but their red potato dishes are awesome. Their red potatoes cook up really nicely. And this is my favorite breakfast option with Bite. This is the 2 pancakes, 2 strips of the chicken bacon, which is awesome, and egg whites. So with this one, all I'll need to do is add an egg, which my mom always has an egg, and I will have a pretty well-balanced breakfast, minus some carbs, but I'll have room for that because I'm getting the jerk chicken. The last one is my steak, rice, and asparagus. So their steak is also delicious, and it tastes really good, just heated up like in a skillet. So yeah, so there is all my bites. And I'll show you what I have made up with my Bite Meals from last week. For post-workout, we've got some red potatoes, which I made. And then what I got from Bite Meals was just tilapia. And so you can kind of see that intermixed in, and some salmon. So I've got 2 ounces of salmon, 2 ounces of the tilapia, both from Bite. Their seafood is awesome. If you're not a huge seafood fan, they do a great job cooking it. And then, of course, all the potatoes, because post-workout. First, I'm not gonna say so any longer. I cut all of the so's out. I was going to use my ring light, but when I did it, it like pretty much just lights up my face and not the surrounding areas, so I look really creepy, especially when I'm in all black with black beanie and black hair. So. Oh, I can? Apparently I can change the brightness on it. We might need some assistance because this ain't cutting it. I will to blame you. He says that I'm just seeing the screen looking through the light, so it looks weirder to me than it might to you guys, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I just wanted to, along with touching on like falling too short or falling short of your goals or your intensity level, I wanted to like touch on the fact that like I'm coming on my 5-year anniversary with being a bikini competitor. I started my very first progress picture for myself because I did prep myself when I first started. I will go ahead and put that on the screen right here. But that was taken January 2nd of 2012, which was the same year that I got married. I've been competing pretty consistently every year. I only took 1 year off during that time frame entirely. So you'll see that picture up here for quite a bit. I am gonna put my current physique as well up on the picture, up on the side here, and then I'm also going to put my past year's photos for my physique update on this side. So you can guys kind of just see those side by side. I've never really like shared my whole transformation with my channel here on YouTube, so I thought this was a good opportunity coming up on my 5-year anniversary with competing to share that with you guys. I've also been asked to share it because my one vlog, Minding the Gap, was truly about my time for the shows this past season. So not really focusing a whole lot on my entire 5-year transformation. You truly have patience with this if you're a competitor. Understand like your first year may not always be great and there are learning curves. Your body also takes time and your body is resilient. And if you do things the same way for multiple preps, you probably aren't gonna get the same result each time you come to the stage. In fact, sometimes what I found is they got exponentially worse. So my first prep, I kind of was a hyper responder and I felt like I lost body fat really quickly. I didn't have to change a whole lot of my eating habits because I was pretty much eating very minimally to begin with. And then once I added in a lot of cardio and less minimal eating, I was just a hyper responder. And then I tried to keep doing things the same because I was coaching myself. And so I tried to kind of just hit the repeat button, and that's where I got myself in like more of a metabolic state of confusion and just metabolic issues in general and hormonal issues in general. So that's when I did seek out coaching. So I have been with coach Matt Jansen for going on 2.5 years now. We did pretty much a whole improvement season without even considering stepping on stage together for a little bit. So to loop back in on the patience, like please have patience with this process, and also understand that that January 2nd photo, I'm probably 10 pounds lighter than I am now. So I want you guys to kind of put that in perspective. That was probably 131-ish pounds. And I actually stepped on stage this year sitting at probably about 126. So you can just see like the overall body composition changes over time that happen by adding lean tissue. So the ebbs and flows of the scale will happen as a woman or as any physique athlete. Like you will need to gain body fat in order to improve your muscle composition. So, you know, understand and have patience with increases in scales over time. Like right now I'm sitting at 10 pounds heavier than I was in that picture, but my body overall looks totally different. And I'm actually in like a size smaller pant. Things just fit a little bit better overall than they used to back then. So like that's just a composition change. Things are just firmer and tighter than they used to be, even though I'm 10 pounds heavier than I was then. So that's just like understanding the density of muscle tissue and how that's going to affect the scale. So I really can't stress enough to all the women who I coach or who are part of this, you know, industry or part of this process. Like if you chase the scale loss always, you're going into, in the long run, probably do more damage than good. And you're probably gonna see less progress than you would in the long run if you aren't more objective about what you see on that scale and don't take those things into consideration, that, you know, you're not gonna lose body fat and gain muscle tissue at equal rates, or you're not going to gain muscle tissue faster than you're going to lose body fat. That just doesn't happen. The scale is just a variable that goes into play, but it doesn't tell you the whole story. And I get constantly asked about what my height is, because maybe if you're 5'5.5", well, no, I'm not 5'5.5", I'm barely 5'5". But like if you're a female and you're 5'4.5 3/4 or something like that, like seeing my weight and seeing your weight, like maybe you think, oh, well, she weighs this, so I'm okay. Or, you know, maybe I can do a prep. Like, no, everybody's body is totally different. So please don't use whatever it is that my height is and my weight as like some sort of baseline for you or some sort of goal for yourself. Like what looks like 130 on me looks totally different on 130 on somebody else who is another frame or who is in a different sport. Runners, for example, their bodies are totally different. In fact, in that picture from January 2nd of 2012, I was mainly an endurance athlete at that time. So my whole composition and my shape of my body was totally different. So you can make those changes genetically than what you're dispositioned for, but understand like it still takes patience and time and acceptance of, you know, your body at different stages, and you have to learn to love your physique in all those stages in order to seek improvement too. That's one of the biggest learning curves for me, is that during an off season, you know, I'm not as lean. And I need longer off seasons right now because I do push myself harder in my preps than previously. So because of that hard push, I have to give myself that equally time pushing in a different way, pushing food, pushing training in order to simply improve. And I have to have longer periods of time between shows to allow myself to show up on stage the next season even better. So take that in consideration too if you're a competitor. Like, give yourself more of an off season if you really want to make more of an impact in your physique. Don't just give yourself, you know, the holidays to be off and then go immediately into a spring prep if you were just coming out of your fall prep. So that's something I really can't stress enough to competitors who really want to make their mark and be in this long term is patience. Understand body composition changes, understand scale changes, and understand time off, and understand that your body is incredible and it's incredibly resilient. So you just have to keep hammering at it and keep staying focused. And if you truly want it in the long run, you can make it happen, but give yourself time. I mean, I'm still at my 5-year mark and big goals ahead of me. And I wish you guys the best in 2017 and for your goals. And I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of this crazy heart of mine to thank you guys for embracing this channel, and thank you guys for being a part of this with me and being so supportive of my bikini and figure prep series, and as well as my Audacious Athlete series that I'm continuing with here. I want to open this end of this vlog to questions and comments below about competing. Share your transformations, share what you've learned about competing over the course of your time in the industry. I just kind of am opening up those comments. I really would love to hear more about what my viewers are interested in and what my viewers do. If you are physique athletes, that's awesome. I want to share more with you guys. I want to be able to, you know, increase that community. I also want to know what other female athletes are on my channel that just really think this is cool, think physique athletes are cool, and but you come from a different background and you come from different goals, and I want to know what those goals are for you in 2017, because I want to be able to celebrate that too, because, you know, all athletes are important. It's not just physique athletes, and we aren't everything. And there's so much more to the sports and fitness industry and health industry, so I want to be able to fully embrace you guys as well. So I'm going to close off this vlog here and wish you guys a happy new year, and thank you guys so much for all the support with this. So please give me a thumbs up if you liked this video and you were excited for me to share my transformation with you guys, and be sure to subscribe, because 2017 with ring lights and all is going to be fun, and I'm going to try to get better with editing and be committed to providing you guys really great forms of entertainment with this channel, along with learning. Like, I want you guys to be able to leave this channel with something truly informative and truly valuable to you in your life, whether you're an athlete or not, or you just enjoy watching. So thank you guys again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.